Okay. So, 1. Am I a teeny tiny bit late? Sure. But have you guys ever tried to find an eyeliner that you can't remember where you put it, and you can't fucking find it, and you search like your entire makeup bag and it's not there, and then you're like, oh, well, I'll use one of my other many black eyeliners because I have a ton of black eyeliner, it's gonna be fine. And then you realize that the reason why you're using this super cheap black eyeliner that you love so dearly is because it's the only fucking one that works. And then you're like, you know what? Fine, I'll just use brown eyeliner, even though brown eyeliner does nothing on me. So then you use the brown eyeliner, and you don't like how it looks, but it's like, oh, well, better than nothing. And then as soon as you finish that, then you find your black eyeliner. That's the morning I've had today, okay? It's a time. We're being a little bit different today, because I did play a little bit, if you missed it, of Ada's campaign on Saturday, which was actually my original, like, streaming day and time. It was Saturday at 3 p.m. for the longest time. But anyway, beside the point. So we did a little bit of that. I am going to be playing until I am done today, because I love Resident Evil 6 a lot, but I got a little burnt out with Mass Effect, playing that for so long. I'm getting a little bit burnt out with Resident Evil, and I know the next one on our docket, which is Village, is very different, and that'll, appease that. Yeah. It's not that I don't love this, it's just I have been playing Resident Evil games for how long? When? I don't know why I'm asking when I could just I can look at it. It's probably gonna take me a long time to look at it. Why would I do that? So if you didn't know, I put all of my archived streams on the YouTube. And when you put the video into YouTube, you can select the recording date. So I have the recording date logged for all of my archived streams. Yeah, and pretty much I started doing that with Resident Evil, Mass Effect. I started doing that when I was streaming Heavy Rain, way back when. So my Dishonored playthrough isn't archived, but, like, everything else is. Except for, like, my Dead by Daylight streams, because those are, like, so... I spend most of it walking around doing nothing, or doing a generator, and that's not exactly super engaging to watch. I mean, technically Resident Evil isn't either. But Resident Evil is a story game, so that's my excuse there. Oh god, why are there so many? Oh yeah, and I forgot, I fucked it up. So, when I was uploading it, they're all uploaded out of fucking order. I don't know why, but they are. And it's kind of bizarre. I don't know if I can view this on my phone. I can't. I would have to... start up my browser for this. I want to know, okay? I'm appeasing my own curiosity. Thank you. The browser I use is Opera GX because I like that browser. I feel like that's the only reason you should be using a browser is because you like it, or whatever that may be for. Like, some people like their browser for security. I just like Opera GX because I can customize it 100%. And, oh god, white screen. Wrong button. My asthma's been acting up, so I have been... yeah. I probably need to dust my room. I do, but I don't want to. Oh my god, can this load? The screen is still white, that's why it looks like this, because I am a dark mode girly. Full on. My phone, dark mode. My computer, dark mode. That's another reason why I use Opera GX, because you can force dark mode. Anyway, finally loaded. Oh god. Sorry, that was a separate thing. Oh dear. I have 130 videos currently uploaded to YouTube. That's a bizarre thing to happen in my life. Where the fuck? I can just filter by title. I realize that. So I can literally just type in title contains Resident Evil and we're good. And it probably cuts out a lot, but not really all that much in the grand scheme of things. What the fuck? Oh, because it's up there for some fucky reason. Hello. Hi. Yeah, the majority, because like I said, I messed it up when I was uploading. Because I messed it up, pretty much all of Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1 are like this awkward mishmash. So I just did the part 1s as unlisted, and the part 1s is like public, and then everything else is unlisted, so you can access them through the, whatchamacallit, May 30th. Oh my god, I've almost been doing this a year. I've almost been doing this a year. I should just fucking add dates, honestly, to the, like, the playlist screens. Because, how long did I stream the Mass Effect? Ignore the fact that I said the Mass Effect. Oh, God. I started streaming Mass Effect December 12th of 2020. And I finished it March 12th of 2022. So it took me just over a year. And then Resident Evil has taken me like a year. And that was with me like cutting a whole ass game. So yeah. Oh god, fucking hell. Well, in that case, let's hop into Resident Evil 6, okay? Let's do this. I answered my own question. I need to, like, I feel like I should be right here, and instead I'm right here. So I'm gonna move my chair real quick. There we go, I think. Now I feel like I'm too far from the table. Guys, I really, really fucking hate having carpet in this room, but at the same time I know it's necessary. No, my headset! This is how long we've gone. Jeez, I'm having a little bit of an anxiety issue right now, so ignore me. There we go. Should be good now. A little bit too close to the table now. Fuck me.
Resident Evil 6.
My cat's freaking out about this too. Why are you freaking out? Huh? Do you want to come and say hello? Do you want to say hello? She might want to say hello. she wants a treat because my mom is a sucker. I say that. I mean that genuinely. My mother is a little bit of a sucker when it comes to the cat begging, and just automatically hands her whatever she wants. But no, really, if you want to know how spoiled my cat is, yesterday, my mom and I went out shopping explicitly because my mom wanted to get my cat a new blanket. It's really cute. It's really cute. Beside the point, let's get gaming. Let's get gaming. Ah, fuck, I forgot. I have a crosshair enabled on my monitor. I don't know how I feel about that. I might have to get rid of that. So we are now with Ada in the China section. We're past Twin Oaks, which is such a blip.
HQ, this is Alpha Leader. I need a location on Ada Wong.
This is HQ. We've got the location for you. Ada Wong has left the city and is heading south for the harbor.
As you can see, no, she isn't.
Repeat, Ada Wong is heading south for the harbor.
You're throwing a party for me, and I'm not even there yet.
Like, it's like, no, follow the street. That is why that is a useful feature. Because obviously there's so many branching paths, it's very easy to get turned around. Wait, can... We saw it with Chris and, what's his face? So, can we? Little play break. Play break. Oh, she just jumps over that. Well, I guess that's cool too. I mean, to be fair, we were very... Why doesn't she cartwheel anymore? Now she does this. She was cartwheeling before. There's something. Oh. We climb. I'm just not very bright sometimes. Oh, fuck. Apparently I missed.
These are the same kind of soldiers I saw in the sun. I can't enjoy a night on the town.
Okay. I love that. Gotta get that ammunition. Oh, shoot. I don't have to deal with it, though. Technically, I guess. Okay, apparently I do. I fucking hit the wrong button. Okay, I did nothing then. Okay. Oh god, it can climb. I want it to. Feels a waste actually, because I'm switching back to normal. We are not leaving behind the parts. Not parts, skill points. I want the skill points. Skill points. Look, I'm not speaking well. It's fine. Oh, fuck this. He's just like, bye! Jake and Sherry's problem.
Chainsaw, huh? How elegant.
These fucking fixed camera angles, my guy. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I love that fucking thing. And that is how that door got blocked. I think the thing that I love most about Ada's levels is the verticality of it all.
Trying to tune out. Look at this mess. The whole world's gone mad.
So we came through this area, I believe it was with Jake and Sherry, and had to deal with all of this.
That wasn't very nice. You shouldn't take
Fuck,
things
one
that
more
don't
then.
belong to you.
Oh gosh. I don't know if I'm managing to do damage to him. Oh, I guess I did. Wow, okay. Frick. Oh, and that's the blobby thing. Was it? I don't remember if this section was Sherry and Jake or someone else. Does it really matter? I'm wondering if I forgot a breakable back there. Too late now.
I didn't come halfway around the planet.
Oh gosh. I wasn't prepared. Why is the death sequence so long?
I didn't come halfway around the planet to play games.
I fucking... Oh gosh, oh gosh. I think maybe this is the time to switch. Okay, I guess we've waited it out. Oh fuck, there's trains now! Fucking love train sequences.
I guess it's still a few more minutes for you.
Oh gosh, I missed it! I guess it doesn't matter. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, and am I dead?
Alpha to HQ. We got visual on Ada Wong. We're in pursuit. This is HQ. Ada Wong has been spotted moving down the canal. Charlie and Delta teams form a perimeter around Cheng. Repeat. Ada Wong has been spotted on the canal.
Well, guess I'm heading for the canal.
Oh gosh, what the fuck?
I'm tired of playing cat and mouse.
I failed every QTE in that sequence, but Ada is so cool, the game's like, you know what, you're fine. I'm kidding. It's because I'm playing on amateur difficulty, but still. I didn't get all my breakables though, and I'm kind of sad about that.
Can't wait to meet this mysterious doppelganger.
She's just like, oh no, I'm chilling on the train, it's cool. It would probably be more efficient to just use the health spray, but at this point I'm dedicated. Oh! Well...
Boy, somebody really wants this world to burn.
You hop up there literally just because they need you to be able to see Leon crashing a plane. Safely, though. Safely. Yeah, no, I think just for cool factor, she should be allowed to roundhouse kick doors to open them. But, yeah, no, apparently not. My fingers are cold. Oh! See? It's Jake and Sherry.
Sherry Birkin. And he must be the host of the C-virus antibody. Looks like they're not alone.
She saved my girl!
Guess the rookies could use some help. I suppose I should return the kindness their parents showed to me. This is as good a time as any.
Because, you know, that's kind of the thing, isn't it? All good, all dead. Ish. Well. We helped Sherry and Jake.
I hope that's the last I have to see of him. Wesker Jr. It's not easy working with the good guys, is it?
I never use hand grenades, so we'll make the room for that. You know I love breakables. Breakables. That's so fucking cool.
Someone's coming back for more. things are so hard to kill.
Oh well, they're good, I guess.
I think we've all had enough of you.
I got one shot off. Y'all have a guardian angel, don't ya?
But that's all she wrote.
Oh, it's never that easy, is it?
Those two would be in pretty hot water if I wasn't around.
Worst boat ride since the Titanic.
Time to save the day again. Poor little Sherry. All the monsters love to chase you.
Just for good luck. See, we rescued Sherry. Ada remembers Sherry when she was a kid. That's... I don't know why that just clicked in my head. But that's cute.
This is Piers Nivens. Ada Wong is moving south towards the military port. Advising all personnel to be on the alert.
Great driving, guys.
City reunion.
Not really. I mean, Jill's not there, Claire's not there, Barry's not there. I mean, you got Wesker Jr., but Wesker's fucking dead. So, like, not really. It's you, Leon, and Chris. And did she ever actually meet, like, Chris in Raccoon City? That's so extra. You don't need to do the backflip, but you're doing it just because it's cool. Because really, if anything...
That's the way to travel.
One sec, let me get my keys. Fuck. This is a very, like, complicated and extreme joke. Here, I got my jet ski keys. See? That's not gonna work. But see, I got my jet ski key from Resident Evil 4. Because I made it. And I'm a fool like that. I have this hanging on the back of my chair. And I don't know why, other than, oh shit, something happened. Other than it's cute. So there, I got my key. Do I go this way? Like, what the fuck? Okay. You gotta be weird about it. That was a bad angle that you chose. I didn't remember this. I was just like, hey, I have, I made a fucking item from Resident Evil 4. It's a whole thing. It's very funny. My sweet cat. I don't know how I got an S rank in that, but okay. We'll take your word for it. You're absolutely right.
I
yes.
really wish you would stop running. We have so much to talk about.
Breakable. There we go. Gotta come in fast. Frick. How do... I have enough normal bolts that this isn't a problem. Gosh, is that annoying. So you guys remember this puzzle, right? We were opening that door.
Really? 3 separate passcodes? Can't get in without 3 passcodes.
You just said that. And then you leave it
Thanks for the
for
2 more and I'm in.
Chris and Piers. You know what? I think I'd rather not.
Okay, not going that way.
Literally just, no, I'm not gonna deal with them. I probably should. Really? You see me hitting this guy, right? I'm gonna go this way.
Locked from the other
Okay.
side.
I guess not. I'm just not gonna deal with that right now.
Just one more and I'm going.
Seriously? I am actively fucking trying to hit them. Okay.
Last one. Almost too easy.
I want to find that fucking gun. You know what? That's fine.
Don't make it impressive.
Okay. I realize I'm probably going the long. I am going the long way around, but oop. The delayed flinch for me. There we go. Chris and Piers can deal with all those other monsters in the past.
Okay, not going that way.
Beautiful.
Ugh, can't a girl get 2 seconds to herself around here?
Honestly.
Oh, there's my evil twin.
At first, you'll be afraid, but don't worry. You're just becoming the monster you always were. You and everyone else on the planet.
Can I
You and your
press the button?
family may have shaped the world into what it is today.
This is way too long of a speech to be playing right here in this short little section of hall.
To change.
What the hell did Simmons do to you?
Transformed her into you. Did you miss that? Did she miss that?
Wonder when I'll get to meet this doppelganger of mine.
After this chapter, I'm gonna take a beat to, like, get up, stretch, you know, that deal. Oh.
Ada, stop!
Wrong Ada!
You're barking up the wrong tree. No time to explain, though. I'd rather avoid these guys. Wonder if there's another way.
Oh gosh, I remember this. I'm probably gonna fail
I
this
prefer to
a
stay out
lot.
of the spotlight.
I mean, that works. It wasn't necessarily the most slick of super spydom, but got the job done.
Thanks for keeping them busy, fellas.
It's like, bye guys! You fucking deal with them. Sometimes the best way isn't through, it's around. We're just taking a leisurely stroll. They're fighting through stuff and I'm just doo-doo-doo-doo. There was an enemy in that room, isn't there, that I just totally walked by.
More searchlights, huh?
Hopefully I'll do better this time around. Or get immediately caught. Oh gosh. I mean, I guess I'm showing you certainly one way to do this. I don't know why, but I didn't think that it was just gonna, like... Because we need that, don't we? Yeah. What's the space? Oh fuck, they already saw me. I really, you know what? I kind of just wish that I could replay this entire section, so... Or, you know, we're just gonna... Wow. wow. Me being like, oh, I don't like how this turned out. I'm gonna, like, try to fail it, and then I don't, so. I'm just not being a slick super spy like I'm supposed to be. It's fine, I guess. Like, this is the stakes they give you.
Like cockroaches.
And then there's the boys fighting downstairs. I seriously did fail every single stealth section, didn't I? I did. I fucking did. Of course I did. Oh, it's fine. She has gloves on.
No, that's not good enough. That's not Ada Wong. Why won't it work?
Combine the DNA sequence with the cocoon's biostructure.
Find another subject.
This is such a fucking creep.
Pass. She's a close match. Be careful what you say around her.
I don't want her catching on.
Yes,
Simmons is a fucking creep.
This is it.
she may have left me, but now I have her back.
Happy birthday, Ada Wong.
Now I get it.
So essentially, if you didn't get it, because I didn't the first time around, Simmons is a fucking creep who was obsessed with Ada, and because, you know, Ada didn't want him because he's, you know, a fucking creep, he took Carla and transformed her into Ada. Which is so many levels of wrong and abusive and weird. So yeah, there's Carla. Not Ada, Carla. And poor Leon is so confused, and Ada never explains to him. There we go. That was a nice stealth kill, right? I'm not terrible at stealth sections. Oh. Oh, fucking. Can I? Thank you. Oh yeah, hit the wall and it just closes and says, "Oh yeah, we know what you're talking about."
We've confirmed that Wong was telling the truth. There's a fully armed aircraft carrier in open water not far from your location. Satellite imaging indicates they're getting ready to fire missiles on the mainland. It's imperative that you stop them from launching even a single one. Copy that, HQ.
That'll condone your actions, Carla. But at least now I understand them.
Yeah. And that's the thing, it's like, Carla is objectively doing terrible things. But her anger towards Simmons is valid. It's 100% valid.
Drove you to tear down the world they created. But it was your conscience, Carla, that saw you fail.
What conscience?
After all, isn't that why you brought me into this? It's a shame. If you had only sought vengeance against Simmons alone, I would have helped you.
So this is horrifying. Like, just objectively terrifying.
Get over yourself. Help me? I'm the real Ada One. I don't need help from anyone. My plans aren't failing. They're thriving.
So yeah, essentially Carla wasn't lashing out against Simmons because he had made her into something she wasn't. It's because he was constantly comparing her to the other Ada Wong when she was the real one, according to her. Which is just incredibly tragic, above board. But damn, Carla's a shitty person too.
You know what will be left of this world? Nothing! Hell will rise, and chaos will reign! And I, Ada Wong, will be queen of the new world! Hate to break it to you, but you're nothing but a cheap knockoff. At
I
best.
love Ada. She's like so confident. She doesn't need to doubt anything. It's just like, and at the same time having compassion for Carla, of being like, look, you're made into something that you're not, and it kind of sucks for you.
Herself with a powerful dose of the C virus.
Oh. This is literally just a running section until the final boss fight, I believe. Let's not deal. Let's not. We don't have to. Let's not. God, this is horrifying. Simmons' first name is Derek. You know, that's what she's referring to at this point. Very fucking creepy. I hate this section so fucking much. I always forget because, like, there's chaos. Oh my god! Oh my gosh. Forgot about that. Oh, there's something I'm fucking missing. Okay. Thank you. Or that can happen. Like I said, this is a section that certainly exists. Oh my gosh. I hate fixed camera angle running. Oh, that's the wrong fucking ammunition.
Come back. While dying on your flesh and suck the marrow bones.
You tried so hard to destroy the world. Now you've destroyed your body. Hope this is what you wanted.
Yeah, so those pipe bomb crossbow bolts are like the only... It took me forever to realize that the first time round. I'm very glad I didn't die 6 billion times. The helicopter! We got a helicopter, guys. Yes, it's time to go rescue Leon. And there's those two. Bye-bye.
I'll let them clean up Carla's mess. While I take care of Simmons.
Like, that's incredibly violating when you think about that. Someone was literally so stalkerishly obsessed with you that when they couldn't have you, they created a clone of you just to circumvent your own wishes. It's gross. So, like I said, I'm gonna take a beat after this. I'm gonna leave us on this screen for when we come back. So let me just, I'll put some music on for y'all and it'll be a thing, okay? It'll be a thing. Okay, so. We're back. Let's finish this, right? Let's finish this. So yeah, you notice how I've like lock on and rock steady leveled up to like level 1? So I initially was like really put off by how wobbly the camera is. I'm not anymore, so I just like don't use that. That's why it's only level 1. It's something that you gotta work with and adapt to on this game. But it's I like the melee combat bonuses. Why am I hearing no sound from the damn game? I mean, I know it's loading, but hopefully, like, there's not an issue. There's an issue. Oh my god, there's an issue. No, there's an issue. No, there's an issue. I can't hear shit. You can't hear shit. That happens sometimes with Steam and some older games. So I will have to quit and reopen it. Hopefully we'll be able to see that cutscene again. Okay, so I have to think that that's a little funny. I say, oh, I can't hear anything in Resident Evil 6. Let me shut it down and restart it. And then OBS crashes. I mean, it's fine now. Somebody remind me to update OBS because I haven't gotten the new update yet because I did not feel like having to troubleshoot. So, you know, it's a whole thing. You know how it is. Okay. But we are finishing this today. I said so. We're doing it. And besides, I'm 95% sure we still have plenty of... Oh yeah, we have plenty of time still.
Resident Evil.
Oh gosh, so sorry about that. My stream just goes down right after I'm like, oh, I need to shut this down and restart it. I did not mean that. And now I'm, like, paranoid. Oh yeah, and then worse, once I, like, actually get the stream, like, OBS back up, it's like, oh, we can't connect to your account. I'm like, what? Connect to your account. So that's there. I don't want to go to my clips. I want to go to my other stuff. Like, so help me, I need to check on, like, my actual browser, because so help me, if I was not streaming that entire last bit, on one hand, I did really bad on the stealth section, but it's happened before where OBS has read that I am live and then it's not been, which is really frustrating when that happens. And I don't blame OBS so much as I blame the software that I'm streaming on, to be fair. One second, we gotta do something. Was it showing that I've been streaming for an hour and a half? Which I have, but I just restarted this, so... So it looks like apparently because I got the stream back up so fast, Twitch was just like, no, you're still alive. I'm like, no, I'm not. But I want to know exactly like what's going on here. Good news is you can hear sound now. I can hear sound now. Yeah, so apparently when I blipped out, it just... Twitch was nice to me and said, you know what? No. You're up fast enough, we're just gonna count it all as one stream, which I love. Thank you, Twitch. I love that for you. Thank you. Because that's always a pain in the ass when, like, I have to arrange multiple files. It's simpler to have one stream as one stream instead of, like, half a dozen. So that's good. It's all good. So we're just gonna continue with Ada. Hopefully we'll get the, what the fuck is it called? The cutscene again, which we do. Hell yeah. I feel like I should like switch my camera over to the other side because I keep gesturing over like this. This is the direction in which my monitor that the game is on. But it looks like this would be more accurate to like make it cohesive. I don't know. I have my camera and my captions here because
She wasn't joking about raising hell.
no, she was not. Because it tends to block less UIs. Then again, my captions also run directly through Steam, so like, I could just remove my caption box entirely. But, I like it. I like having my caption box.
Ada, thought she was dead.
Let's move while we can.
Yeah, you should.
Shit, there's too many of them.
Is there? I'm literally taking care of all of them.
Personal bodyguard, Mr. Kennedy.
I mean, you pretty much are at this point.
Leon, that way.
I wonder if this is the point up.
I got it. Even Simmons wasn't this sloppy.
You'll be fine.
You're on your own now, you two.
Not for long. Ada just gets to like ride a helicopter through all this, and then meanwhile Leon and Helena are like stuck in the thick of it.
Huh. It's getting a little crowded up here. Somebody ought to tell them their boss is retired.
There we go. Bye-bye. I should probably be saving my missiles.
They're getting desperate. You really didn't want me to get into this town, did you, Carla?
So, like, I guess Ada initially thought that the reason why Carla had left those clues for her was to...
That's a nice novel. Wouldn't mind one of those for myself.
I think I just died. Yeah. Can I move during that? Or are we just...
That's a nice novel. Wouldn't mind one of those for myself.
Okay, there we go. Just use missiles.
No substance. Typical. I've wasted enough time here. Better get to the tower.
So I guess, like I said, Ada thought that the reason why Carla left the clues for her was to, like, alleviate her conscience, when in actuality it was just for Carla to show Ada that she was a better Ada than her. Oh god, do I have to hear this line again?
Back for more.
Oh my... Look, something about that line fucking, like, triggers something in my brain of, like, hilarity. And I don't know why.
I know what you did. Ada! You disobeyed me. You took Wesker's son away!
Nope, that would be Carla. But at this point, because he has, you know, fake Ada that he made, he doesn't even recognize the difference between real Ada and fake Ada. Which really, you never would have been happy with real Ada either, because Ada is
That's what you get for trusting Ada Wong.
very much a free spirit. I don't want to hit Leon. I know it probably is like a non-issue. It's a thing with me. I'm clapping very softly because I don't want to blow your eardrums out.
Get in.
What is you say?
Not for long.
Speed up!
Going as fast as I can. Here he comes. Get ready.
What the hell?
Unload on that fucking bastard.
We're pretty much just along for the ride. We don't have any more missiles left, so this is literally what we can do. There we go. But no, like, genuinely, that's kind of a poorly designed fight.
Can't stay out of trouble, can you, Leon? And always one step behind.
Everyone's always like 6 steps behind you, so really. So seriously, Leon is left the most in the dark of all the characters throughout this, and it's kind of sad.
You and Carla have left a lot of misery in your wake, Simmons. I'm gonna make sure it all ends here. Maybe I can at least buy these people some time. We've all seen the senseless death.
And this does feel like filler. She's like, I can't actually help you. And that's how they get the lightning rod.
I hope they've got insurance. I'd like to do more. I really would. Carrying everyone out is an option. Excuse me, I'm trying to land here. Now, time to clean up the last of Simmons' mess.
space. Thank you.
Go make an impression. Go make an impression.
I keep hitting T, and if you hit T along with one of the directional buttons, it gives like commands.
Follow my lead.
Some are simple, like follow my lead.
Stand aside. Wait. Go make an impression.
Wait.
Well done.
Nice.
Okay. Last item on the list. Eliminate all traces of the theft of my identity.
Mm-hmm. Because that would be like such an embarrassing thing to happen. Like, you're Ada fucking Wong, and somebody stole your identity? Like, girl, what? Those people that you saved died anyway. Tragic little detail!
Leon. Ever the survivor.
She doesn't even really know Helena.
No rest for the weary.
Look, say what you want about RE6, but Ada is like peak cool girl energy.
Back for more? You really are a glutton for punishment.
Oh, that is the wrong one.
Back to me. You and I were destined to be together.
Or that can happen. You didn't make shit. Oh, God. Can you stop the creepy boyfriend rhetoric? On to the next.
You're disgusting.
The people who did the motion capture in this were brilliant.
Every little doll symbol.
Like, just...
In fact, the only thing in common with her is hatred for you. Appreciate the gesture, but I'm a big girl. I can handle this one alone.
Oh, shoot! Spacebar jamming! 'Cause I'm not Carla, motherfucker! You didn't create shit!
Come
You fucking creep. This is like so fucking uncomfortable. Oh god, zombies! Hey, at least we're not alone anymore.
Leon!
Ada, can you hear me? Don't let it end like this.
On the other hand, we get to see this section in which Leon is almost definitely dead, but for some reason game logic says he's not. He's just cycling through weapons too, just nonchalantly.
Not if I can help it. Come on, wake up. If you're really Ada, I know you can pull through this.
Of course she's really... I know, but like... Still. And now Leon is dead, but he's not, because game logic.
I was just resting my eyes.
You shouldn't sleep on the job.
In case you haven't noticed, Simmons doesn't have projections on.
Is there some backstory I should know here?
Nothing
Nope.
worthwhile.
Punch him. And now Leon is hanging off the side of a building. And I'm just kind of standing here because I forgot.
I'll pass.
You can always get what you want, Simmons.
I don't know why it let me do that, but really they should have just let me not move until the speech was done.
You really should have moved on, Simmons.
And then they cut off her saying, "You really should have moved on, Simmons." Oh gosh. Let the man burn. And then Leon's left thinking that Ada is some kind of bioweapon, and she's just over here like, no one knows anything about me. I love that.
So cute. You're really confused by all this, aren't you, Leon? It's kind of fun to watch.
Ada!
She'll be fine, man. She's got everything she needs to succeed. Which is to say, pure bad bitch energy. That's it.
So, this is where Carla did her experiments, huh?
Another failure. Bring me another subject. Why do you think we had this lab built here in the first place? Just go outside. There's thousands of subjects to choose from. Tell Simmons that we're busy. I'm on the verge of solving this. Are you refusing my orders? You're the one who chose me as a test subject, aren't you?
No, it was Simmons. He forced me to. Please, don't do this.
Believe it or not, I said the exact same thing. Finally done it. This will be my greatest work yet.
Carla was an evil scientist. She created both the Nemesis ripoff and Chaos. Slimy baby man. And then this.
We're beyond sympathy at this point. We're beyond humanity.
I love that line so much. And like, I'm sorry, Ada's finally like allowed some rage. She had a man steal her face, and then that woman slaughtered her good name as, I don't know, whatever she is, super spy, mercenary, whatever you want to call it, to commit atrocities against humanity.
A job, huh? Sure. My schedule just cleared.
In which Ada is a badass, as always, and I can't fucking play for you the end music because I'm worried it's going to be copyrighted and I'm going to get this entire section muted. Oh gosh, though, I love that line. We're beyond sympathy at this point. We're beyond humanity. It's fucking good. I don't know why, but I just, it's a very good line and I love it dearly. I have no idea what, is this line? Yes. Yes. So, that's Ada's story portion of it. Unfortunately, a lot of the plot threads that they dropped here regarding Simmons' family, Jake, Sherry, Helena, and, you know, what they dropped with Ada here all got abandoned after Resident Evil 6, because Resident Evil 6 was not considered to be a good game. I think it's good fun, but, I mean, you can definitely see that, like, the Resident Evil-iness of it was gone. There's still hints of that horror influence, but it's not as present as in prior games. Oh gosh, though, it's a very fun game despite its flaws. And that's the thing. It's a good game in spite of its flaws. It's not a flawless game. There are very few games that I would consider to be entirely flawless. But, I mean, it's fun. I mean, hell, you hear me. Half the fun that I'm having of it is roasting the awkward dialogue and weird moments and, oh, well, this is happening now. And like I said, it's despite all of that I still like this game. It's not perfect. The script is a problem. I don't like how they arranged it. I don't like the fixed camera angles. I don't like some of the quick time events, like, because they're only brought up once and then never again. Like, Leon has, the skill check like ones where you have to hit R or whatever button several times within the loop, and that's only in his, and it's weird. And then you have stealth kills pretty much only in Sherry and Jake's campaign and Ada's. Ada doesn't really count because it's kind of a compilation of all the other campaigns. So yeah. But the motion capture work in it is gorgeous. I love Ada's cool girl energy in this. That goes that way. I can't figure out my own hair because I'm looking at it in a... That is also the wrong way. Oh my gosh. Ignore me. I'm looking in the camera, which is reversed, and it's messing me up. But yeah, no, I love Ada's cool girl energy in this, and I love Sherry dearly, and Helena really didn't have enough time or focus to grow on me. She kind of seems like a character thrown in as an afterthought, because they're like, oh, well, we want to have Leon in this because we have Ada in this, and we're doing a partner thing, so let's throw in Helena, and then let's throw in a ton of kind of really interesting stuff to give her a reason to be there, and then we're just not going to do anything with it. So yeah, that does bother me, but it's a narrative choice. Because I feel like with the female characters in this, I'm like, oh, Ada, oh, Sherry, and I didn't feel half that much hype for Helena, but I don't feel half that much hype for Leon either, frankly. Which is unfortunate if you're coming off of Resident Evil 4, because that was his last video game appearance before this. Yeah, Leon does have some stuff that is important to the game, and I love that sequence on the ground in Tai Chi, just because that is perhaps where you can see the horror the most, that and in the beginning of his campaign. But other than that, the horror kind of falls to the wayside, so it kind of just seems tonally strange. Tone. Yeah. Like, because the rest of this game is very much action-oriented with very little horror, and then you have Leon's, which has 2 standout sections at illustrating the horror that they're going for. But because it's not the focus of this game, like, I have a hard time qualifying Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 as horror games, just because they're not, that's not really where they're at. I mean, like I said, as an action game, I went into this game knowing that, like, most people didn't like it. I'd watched a little bit of the gameplay of it, and I was like, oh, well, that looks fun at the very least. And so I went in expecting action and a little bit of fun, and I got that, which is exactly what I wanted, and I feel like that's why I wasn't disappointed in the game when I was playing it. Also because I played it after Resident Evil 5, and y'all know how much Resident Evil 5 killed me inside. Like, I want to replay Resident Evil 5 just to see if it's as bad as I remember it. But at the same time, oh god, I don't have the energy to do that again. Yeah. It's also why I've been putting off recording Lost in Nightmares, Jill's fight, and Wesker's fight. I will say, however, they have the skills. Like, for me, I had melee, damage, combat boost, and defense as my, like, skills. And I spent a lot of time leveling those up. But a lot of, like, the, a lot of the skills that they have are really niche, and they only really help you if you know you're going against a specific enemy, which you don't the first time around. If you know your playstyle really well, or it's just quality of life, like the rock steady and lock on. Like, the only thing that really does is make it easier to aim, because this is a really fucking hard game to aim in. But, I don't know. It feels more like a lot of those skills are quality of life things that should have just been included base, but I guess they wanted to give you a reason to replay it, which you already have a reason to replay it. It's a good game, and it deserves the chance to stand on its own that the developers don't give it. Like, I've replayed this game I haven't replayed the whole game. This is the first time I've replayed the entire game again, but I've replayed several of the campaigns multiple times because they're my favorites, i.e. Ada's and Jake and Sherry's. But I digress. What I mean is, it feels like the people working on this game didn't have faith in it when they were making it, or they were getting direction from people who didn't have faith in it and added it and all this stuff that frankly just feels extraneous, and it stresses me out a little, let's be honest. Now, I do want to go back eventually and do, like, a, like, emblem run, just to try to get the emblems, because I never pay too much attention to that, and I really, really should. I hope you noticed, too, that Ada was the only one that did not get a melee weapon. Every other character in the game has a melee weapon, even if it's just a knife. She does not. Instead, she just beats people, and that's great. Oh, gosh. I love that. I love that shot of her walking away with the fire behind her. It's awesome. I love Ada. I do. I love Ada very, very much. Very, very much. Okay, cool girl energy aside, like, I feel like half of the appeal of Ada is the fact that she's just winning all the time. On the other hand, there is, like, we know nothing about her. We know no backstory for her at all. And to be honest, I'm kind of afraid of Capcom ever giving her backstory. Now we're going to get to the enraging bit. We're going to get to the enraging bit right here, aren't we? Like, you're left on that shot of her walking away from this, like, burning laboratory. And then we get this. After this, of course, but... beat the chapter without the use of grenades. I got credit for that. And I'm just out here like... I don't know how to use grenades. It's fine. So here is where we get the part that's kind of frustrating. This comes at the end of Ada's campaign. This is Ada's end credit scene. This is Ada, one of my favorite characters in Resident Evil's end credit scene. This is Ada's end credit scene.
I believe we had a deal.
Are you going to keep your promise?
This is Ada's end credit scene.
That is fair, kid.
This is Ada's end credit scene. Look, I know what they were going for here, which was they wanted to presumably create a spin-off of like action games with Jake as the main character, who I'm not particularly endeared to. It makes it worse that I love Ada very, very much as a character, and that is her end credit scene. They could have literally shown her, like, just sitting on a plane like they did Sherry, with no voiceover, just sitting on a plane looking out the window, and I would have been happy, but no, they give us that instead. And worse, once you play it and you get that, it happens after every single campaign. So I have to watch this every time I complete a campaign, and know that not only did Capcom never do anything with that plot thread, but it's at the end of Ada's campaign. Ada doesn't get an end credit scene. It's just Jake 2.0, which is... It's fine. But no, just, you guys get my rage there, right? Because I'm sitting here like, oh, it's Ada's end credit scene. It's Ada's end credit scene, and instead we get Jake. For a plot thread that never gets followed up on, is in no way important, and then I have to watch it after every single campaign. That is the one thing that enrages me about Resident Evil 6. One, it's the fact that, well, I have problems with Piers dying in Chris's thing purely because they're like, oh, Chris is gonna, like, retire and stuff, and Piers is gonna take over. And I genuinely thought, oh, Chris... They're hinting that Chris is gonna die, but I know Chris is in Resident Evil 6, so... Or Resident Evil 8. So... What? And it makes matters worse is that Piers originally appeared in the manga, and he was in Biohazard the stage. And then he appeared in this to die. That's nice. Then there's Helena, who's introduced. She doesn't really get the time of day, but she's a fairly interesting character, and I would have liked to see more of her, just so that I could decide how I felt about her. No, she appears here and never appears again, not even in passing. Okay, great. We finally see Sherry again after years of not seeing her, because she's from Resident Evil 2, and we haven't seen her since Resident Evil 2. And it's nice to see how she's been, and, you know, see how the G-Virus affected her long term. It's nice to see her again. Did we need to see her again? No, but I would have liked to. And then Jake. Look, I got problems with the fact that, oh yeah, Wesker had a child. What? And then you make it like, oh, he's so special and important, and he's absolutely just like the most Gary Sue character possible. But you know what? I'll tolerate it. I'll tolerate it because, like, it's a video game. We're allowed to have everyman characters. I mean, people like Ethan Winters, and he's literally just an everyman. There is no character to him other than loves wife and child. And that's fine. It's fine. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But then we never see him again after they make such a big deal of him in Resident Evil 6. Even though, like I said, he's a glorified MacGuffin. He does what he needs to do for the plot and is a little bit snarky while he does it. It's fine. And then Ada. We finally get some interesting, like, talk about Ada. Her relationship with Simmons. Her own, like, goals. And we actually get to see more of her moral code of, like, hey, this is fucking bad at the end. She doesn't get an end credit scene. Of course not. Of course not. I would love to see, like, even if it was just, like, a short little mobile game of just Ada's, like, origin story. But at the same time, I don't think I trust the developers to do it. I'll just keep it in my head. I'll keep it in my head, the questions that I have that will never be answered. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so Resident Evil 6, it's a fun game. It's not a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I'd say it from a writing standpoint and even a gameplay standpoint, it is intensely flawed. I just think it's fun anyway. And half the fun is its flaws to the point where it's so bad in certain sections, it rounds back to being good. I don't know what to say there. Like, it's a thing. It's not for everybody, I'm sure, but I like it. And then the thing that bothers me, though, is just the fact that they introduced all these plot threads, and they're not even wrapped up in passing of, like, oh yeah, so do you remember that happening? No, it never happened. Which is why I'm excited to see where Resident Evil 4 Remake goes. Because with Resident Evil 4, things shifted in gaming between Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5 and 6. You can tell just from the gameplay. It's very different from its reliance on quick-time events. It's frankly an over-reliance. The more of a focus on combat over, you know, horror. And furthermore, the way that they executed their stories in a way that I don't necessarily agree with. It's a choice, certainly. But the thing is Resident Evil 5 and 6 led almost to the demise of Resident Evil entirely. It is only because of the complete reboot of the franchise in Resident Evil 7, where they literally switched the game engine, the perspective, and the main character. Like, all at once. That's a lot. That is a very harsh way to reboot a franchise. And it worked. People liked it. It's a good game. Probably. I can't play it. Where's my brain? Anyway, so for that, it's exciting to see with the remake. Eventually they will probably be remaking 5 and 6. I hope, and I will know this after Resident Evil 4 comes out, likely, that we're getting a bit of an alternate history thing. A canon divergence, if you will. Because, yeah, Resident Evil 5 and 6 made a lot of mistakes with the narrative overall. And it would be nice, because, you know, you're remaking it anyway, you might as well take the opportunity to streamline your story and make changes. I mean, after all, Resident Evil 5 and 6 are still very easily playable. They don't need to be remade. They could just use improving. It's the same with any game really. No game needs to be remade, but remakes can be helpful to fix things that in retrospect weren't great choices, such as inclusion of QuickTime events, which is just a thing that hasn't aged well. Tank controls, again, a thing that hasn't aged well. I think tank controls do work very well for certain games. Not fucking Resident Evil in some cases. Oh, we could talk about tank controls all day. I have like 2 games that I like tank controls in. 2. That's it. 2. A PS1 game and a PS2 game. One of which is actually by Capcom, but I don't know why they did the other one so badly. Anyway, it's not the point. If you are going to be remaking the game, you might as well improve upon the work that you did previously, and not just in a graphical standpoint, in a narrative standpoint as well. Because the graphics, you might as well just make a remaster at that point. Maybe re-record audio so that it's higher quality, remaster the graphics. But if you're going to be remaking the game from the bottom up, you might as well fix problems that existed within it. That's my standpoint on any and all remakes, because let's be honest, they're remaking a lot of games right now. I would love to see an Assassin's Creed 2 remake that was longer than the actual Assassin's Creed 2. Look, I got some issues with Assassin's Creed 2 too, even though Assassin's Creed 2 is my favorite Assassin's Creed game. Because I'm a basic bitch. Anyway. It's not really the point. It's not the point! I don't know why I'm going off on these tangents about remakes. But, look. Remakes are a big thing right now. And if you're going to be making a remake, you might as well use the knowledge that you have, having made those games in the past and gotten critical feedback on them, to make changes in order to better the game. Like, you're gonna be remaking it anyway. Why not do the thing? Otherwise, you might as well just call it a remaster. Hate to say it. Actually, no, I don't hate to say it. I'm proud of saying that. Anyway, before I go on like 6,000 more tangents about remakes and what I hope is the future of the Resident Evil franchise, because like I said, I do see Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 getting remade. I do hope that Code Veronica gets remade first, because I was not able to play Code Veronica before I played Resident Evil 5, and let me tell you, super fucking confusing as to like what's going on with Wesker. I had to Google it. And then, even then, a lot of the game doesn't make sense because they just did a lot of stuff off screen. Which is one of my main narrative problems with the game. Anyway, beside the point, let's not talk bad about a game that a lot of people very rightfully love. It's just personal opinion. It doesn't vibe with me. Now I am going to say I am done. This is... I could talk for probably hours more about remakes and a potential remake for Resident Evil 5 and 6. Do I hope they happen someday? Yeah. Within, like, no sooner than 5 years from now. That's my qualifier there. No more, no less than 5 years from now. Like, I don't want to see another Resident Evil remake for at least another 5 years. Brain, return. Anyway, yeah, so this is all I have to say. I'm going to go before I keep rambling, because I will ramble. Hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you're doing well. I will be back on Friday with Dead by Daylight, and I will be back on Monday opening up Resident Evil Village. No, I'm not playing Resident Evil 7 because I don't think you guys want to see me have an anxiety attack on stream. And that will give me an anxiety attack on stream, I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, so now we are done. I'm going to shut my mouth and I'm going to mute and send my camera off in that direction. Or not. Apparently I have a fade thing and not a, sweepy thing. Anyway, goodbye, I guess. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.